Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Majestic Beach Resort for July 2022. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. I haven't run the specific numbers for Majestic Beach in a video since May 10th, so I'm going to do that today. Also, if you really like data, I just published a blog post with 18 economists' projections for the housing market for the rest of the year, so check that out. Also, please share this with anyone you think might benefit from it. I email this out to Majestic owners. For those of you I've worked with in the past, plenty of people aren't on the distribution list. So if you think this will help them, feel free to share it. It's also on the YouTube channel. You could just direct them there if that's something you wanted to do. So let's look right at the numbers and what's happening in the market. I know a lot of people are asking questions about it. So first of all, overall condo market. The red line represents the number of units for sale. Here's January, and we've gone all the way up to here for July. To look at this a little bit differently, months of inventory, you guys know I'm a big months of inventory guy. So I want to key in on three numbers: 0.51 in January, 3.52 in June, 8.67 in July. Let's think about this for a second. 0.5 months in January, we were still extremely hot, multiple offers, units selling very quickly. 0.51 theoretically means that we would sell out of the entire market in a half a month, or you'd put your condo up for sale and you would sell it very quickly. 3.52 in June we've slowed down quite a bit. We're 6 times slower than January, but still very much a healthy seller's market. Anything under 4 or 5 is still seller market territory. We've exploded to 8.67 in 1 month. We're more than double as slow as we were in June. We're 16 times cooler than we were in January. A couple things to understand about the month of July. It's not surprising that we write a few less contracts or fewer contracts in the month of July. A lot of people are on vacation, doing less business. It's hard to get in and look at units. So buyers, even though they want to get in and see something, they can't get in and see it. So it's not surprising that we have less sales. It'll be very interesting to see what happens in August and September. Do we start to write a few more contracts again? Does that 8.67 number come down just a little bit? Because, very important, 4 or 5 months of inventory, again, neutral market, pricing is usually generally stable in that range. We've been hovering underneath that for 2 plus years, which is why you've seen so much appreciation. If we start to hover in 7, 8, 9, 10 months of inventory, somewhere in there, there's going to be a lot of pressure on pricing to come down. Calypso, for example, is hovering 20 months of inventory in June, 13 months in July. The longer it stays there may be pressure over there to deal with pricing. So let's watch what happens with the condo market. When we look at Majestic Beach specifically, less data to analyze, but you can still see from about March through July, we've added some units for sale. Again, not surprising. We've gone from one of the hottest projects on the beach in March, 0.14 months of inventory, crazy hot, to 3.3 months of inventory in July. Still a little bit of a seller's market in Majestic Beach, believe it or not. Pricing can probably be a little more aggressive in this project versus a Calypso or a Splash that I just looked at, or an Aqua, where the numbers are more like 7+ months of inventory. So still a little bit hotter in Majestic than a lot of the other places. So if you're thinking about selling sooner, you can be a little more aggressive on asking price. Here's some of the recent sales. Again, I haven't done this on video since May 10th. So this is all the activity from May 10th in Majestic Beach. A couple of efficiencies have closed. 329, 354, and 364 for the larger one. One of the smaller ones asking price is 370, and it's under contract. 1-bedroom units, these are the 1-bedroom, 1-baths. One is closed at 415. Another one is just back on the market. Asking price is 429. 1-bedroom, 2-bath with the bunks, asking 469. It's under contract. A couple of the smaller 2-bedrooms, one's asking 469. It appears to be a really good price considering we have sales at 485 and 500 in the last 90 days or so. Another one's asking 519, 900. Another one closed at 554, 900. Getting into the larger 2 bedrooms, there was a sale at 570. We have one of the 3 bedrooms that closed at 600. Asking prices back on 2 bedrooms. These are for sales, 635 and 669. Asking 727 on a 3 bedroom. 2102 closed, a 4 bedroom closed at 799. Same floor plan, asking 890. Think about that a little bit with what we've just seen being in a buyer's market from a value standpoint. Another unit asking 899. Another one of those units closed at 9.25 within this 90-day period. But remember, lots happened in this 90-day period if you've just seen those previous charts. Different floor plan, asking 949. We did have a closing of another 4 bedroom at 970, and we have one 2 bedroom asking 1 million. A couple key takeaways. Pretty major shift from January to July of this year. 0.5 months of inventory, 8.67 months of inventory. Again, on paper, we're 16 times slower in the pace of sales. It's going to take a little longer to sell something. The real estate fundamentals will be that much more important. So pricing correctly, marketing becomes that much more important. Staging and setting things up becomes that much more important. So make sure you're keeping that in mind if you're thinking of selling. The market's going to be a little interesting to navigate the rest of the year. Again, if you want to look at that blog post with 18 economists' projections, that's pretty interesting. A little spoiler alert, there are not a lot of people talking about price depreciation at this point. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Thanks for watching.